Zhang Yi receives a notification on his phone signaling that the satellite phone he had Huahua plant in Shujia town has been moved, confirming his two-pronged strategy is in motion, using external forces to eliminate the troublesome student settlement while tracking the phone to locate enemy headquarters. He proceeds to the control panel where Yang Xinxin, seated in her wheelchair and dressed in a black Lolita outfit, monitors the shelter's network security. After casual banter, Zhang Yi inquires about the satellite phone data analysis. Yang Xinxin reports that the deceased superhuman was Gao Yuan, cousin of Yangsheng base leader Xiao Honglian and a team captain, complicating diplomatic resolution. Furthermore, chat logs indicate close ties between Yangsheng base and Chaoyu base, raising the prospect of a simultaneous two-front assault. Zhang Yi remains remarkably calm, his confidence rooted in the shelter's formidable defenses and the integrated offensive-defensive line constructed from captured Shishan base weaponry. He declares he no longer fears large organizations and actively welcomes a confrontation to demonstrate that the former Shishan base territory now belongs to him, establishing a deterrent for lasting peace. As Yang Xinxin admires his resolve, she adds that the logs also contain information on the Baishuai cult, which Zhang Yi immediately asks her to relay. Zhang Yi and Yang Xinxin analyzed the intelligence harvested from Gao Yuan's satellite phone, noting the acute hostility between Yangsheng base and the Baishuai cult. Yang Xinxin speculated this friction might create an opening for cooperation, but Zhang Yi dismissed the idea, asserting that allies of dubious origin often pose greater danger than declared enemies, though he would not hesitate to exploit them if value existed. Unbeknownst to them, a Baishuai cult team had already mobilized toward Yunk Manor. Meanwhile, Dong Hu raced back to Yangsheng base with the captured Shujia town students, the group suffused with despair and mutual recrimination. Wu Qingyu and others blamed Liang Yu for abandoning them, convinced Zhang Yi would have at least spared their lives. At Yangsheng base, Dong Hu briefed Xiao Honglian personally, detailing the recovery of Gao Yuan's phone, the capture of Tianqing Academy students linked to Zhang Yi, and the formidable ice barrier at Yunk Manor that had repelled Shishan base's assault. Xiao Honglian, recognizing the strategic weight, proceeded directly to the oil refinery workshop where the prisoners were held. There, Dong Hu flagged an unconscious youth, Yi Xiaotian, bearing traces of Shishan base's human modification technology, a capability Xiao Honglian coveted for creating permanent enhanced squads. Seated with cold authority, Xiao Honglian threatened the terrified students with Yangsheng base's interrogation methods. Wu Chenyu instantly prostrated himself, pledging total disclosure in exchange for survival. The remaining students, sensing the only path to life, erupted into chaotic confessions, volunteering every detail about Zhang Yi and Liang Yu before a single question was asked. Xiao Honglian sat in the warm workshop of the Yangsheng base oil refinery, the roar of machinery a stark contrast to the freezing world outside, and looked down at the huddled group of Shujia town students with undisguised disdain. She had personally come to interrogate them after Dong Hu's reconnaissance team captured the entire settlement, hoping to extract actionable intelligence on the mysterious force that had killed her cousin Gao Yuan and dismantled Shishan base. When she produced the satellite phone recovered from beneath their beds, the students feigned ignorance until Wu Qingyu, sensing the lethal intent in the room, frantically shifted the blame onto Zhang Yi, declaring the device had been left behind by him. The admission confirmed Xiao Honglian's worst fears. Zhang Yi had not only slain her kin but had deliberately planted the signal to lure her investigators. A murderous glint hardened her eyes. As the leader of Yangsheng base, she could not let such a challenge to her authority go unanswered, and she demanded a full accounting of Zhang Yi's numbers, abilities, and armaments. The students, having never crossed the river to Yunk Manor, possessed almost no tactical knowledge. They stammered out fragmented details. Zhang Yi wielded spatial abilities. His inner circle included the hacker Yang Xinxin, the mechanic Lu Karen, the celebrity Yang Xia, and their teacher Liang Yu, a national-level martial artist. Zhuge Qingting recorded every word, yet shook his head at the paucity of useful data. They knew nothing of the shelter's defenses, the ice wall specifications, or the capabilities of Su Chunlei and Uncle Yu. Frustrated, Xiao Honglian tapped her fingers on the chair's edge, understanding that limited intelligence could not support a declaration of war, yet knowing the conflict was now unavoidable. She coldly informed the prisoners that if they offered no further value, they would be executed as a sacrifice before the coming campaign. Desperation drove the students to beg for their lives, insisting Liang Yu's soft heart would compel her to trade anything for their safety, even offering to guide Yangsheng forces across the river. Xiao Honglian sneered at the notion, dismissing them as worthless mouths to feed in a world where only the useful survived. Zhuge Qingting, however, countered that not every woman shared her ruthless pragmatism. Liang Yu's lingering attachment to the students, evidenced by her refusal to abandon Shujia town entirely, suggested she might be exploited. He proposed a feigned negotiation to gauge Zhang Yi's true trump cards. Xiao Honglian fell silent, her gaze sharpening as she weighed the cynical strategy against her own worldview. "You mean to say their teacher, Liang Yu, might be a saint?" she asked. Zhuge Qingting smiled faintly. "I just hope she is." That way, we'll have a chance.